Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading. So this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you guys are dealing with the Leo and you're watching, then cross-watcher, this message might make more sense to you. Guys, these are timeless readings. So Leo, let's jump right in and see what we got. All right. 8 of Pentacles with the Magician. Ooh, why is there a little bit of fear with that? It's blocking your manifestation because there's the Judgment. Afraid to let go of control completely. Ooh, a little bit of a power struggle. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Okay, you're still holding on to some kind of expectation here. I don't know what this manifestation is you're working with. It's going to be different for each of you. But whatever it is, you have an expectation exactly how it's going to play out. Maybe exactly who it has to play out with, where it has to play out with, how it's going to play out. But whatever this is, expectation is kind of blocking it. I don't think that's the main issue, but I do want to highlight this about just releasing the expectation because it's very interesting. Spirit might come in a very different way than you're expecting. It's like, here's what I think I want, but Spirit knows what you need. And so when we release how it comes in, and we just know that it will come in, we trust in the process that my manifestation will be delivered to me, here it comes. But it might come in through a different person, and it might come in through a different place. It might come in with a different answer, a different timeline, or a different day. And it's like, that's a little bit of control holding on. But there is a little bit of fear here too, because it feels like the 9 of Wands, like I'm afraid to completely let go and trust, right? Oh my God, like what happens if I let go of the little bit of control I have left, right? I have this little bitty bit of control left, and if I let go of it, like who am I going to be? What's going to happen? I don't know. That's where the fear is coming in, where it's like, okay, no. I'd rather just like control what I can't control, because at least I know I'm safe, but I know I can control it, because the second I let go, it's like, oh, chaos, what's going to happen? There's probably a trauma wound there. Something probably happened that, where you developed that as that coping skill, right? It is, because it was like helping you heal at the time. Somebody probably, and I don't know what it is, but it could be like somebody took the control away, and so here you are, right, developed more controlling stuff, because here it is, at least you know you can control it, and it's in your control, versus somebody taking that control away from you. So somebody could have like done that in the past, where you felt out of control in your life because of someone or something. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. That's the past. Is where you're at now. You're holding on to the little bit that you have left because it's giving you sanity. But there it is. It's still kind of blocking the manifestation, because I'm still egotistically in charge, instead of surrendering to the soul and allowing the divine energies to come in and say, hey, maybe I have a shortcut. Maybe I know what you actually need versus what you want. Like, let me help you. Like, this is the way it needs to be, versus you think that it's right. And so, yeah, there's the Ace of Cups. Ooh, and the 2 of Pentacles. I'll tell you, the second you release control, it comes in rather fast, right? Second you're holding on to that steering wheel, it's so tight. Imagine I'm holding a steering wheel and you're just gripping it, it's not doing anything. You're like, oh my God, like it's so much. The second you just like take my hand off the wheel, like what's that song? Jesus, take the wheel. It's like, okay, I'm done. Like I can't drive this car anymore. Like take my hands off of the wheel. Like I let go, I surrender. Here it comes in. It's like, bam. It's just like, it's almost like it's here. It's just, you can't see it because it's behind you, so it's right here, and it's waiting to make its way here where you can see it, but it's still back here. And until you like release the steering wheel of like, oh, okay, this ride is not fun anymore, like why am I holding on so tight, right? So then you're like, I give up, I surrender. It's like whatever is right here that you can't see, it just becomes right here. That's how close it feels to you. That's how close I feel like you are to achieving this, but you're just still holding on to just a little control and some expectations. Let's go in deeper here, Leo. It's like a power struggle. Like you're fighting, it's like your free will is fighting fate, right? Or, yeah, ego versus soul energy. That's what it kind of feels like. But let's get some more cards for you, Leo. All right, meditation. Okay. All right. Always a good reminder. That card might just be coming in as a reminder. Very interesting though, because with this card, or at least today in your reading, what I'm feeling, you might feel a little bit disconnected. Maybe disconnected from spirit, or what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like, I guess disconnected, we'll use that one, because there's some kind of like, here I am, I'm meditating, nothing's happening, it's not working, I'm here. It's like I'm going through the steps, but I'm not really seeing the results. And so you're just kind of like what's the word? Discomplaced? There's some word I'm trying to say. Let's just say disconnect. There's some kind of disconnect because I can't think of the word. Okay, Two of Swords. Wow, Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords. Whoa, holy Moses, wait till you check this out, right? Okay, so we have two twos coming in, right? I like this. There's a little bit of balance to get you back to your footing. However, the Four of Cups is literally like a boredom, discontent card. And so that's so funny because that's almost the energy, almost very similar to the energy I was kind of picking up the meditation card. Like I'm just kind of here. It is what it is. But like, be careful that it doesn't swallow you whole. That it's just like, what do I mean by that? I mean, I don't want you to just keep going through the motions and going through the emotions. And then you're just like going through the motions. And then it's like, I'm not really getting anywhere, right? Because at that point you stop living and like thriving and you're just coping, right? That's, I guess, what I'm saying. Because that energy can like, start to like swallow you whole here a little bit. There's a lot of past wound traumas here, though. I will say that. It's kind of at the forefront of your energy. Why do I want to say it's at the forefront of energy? Because it does feel it's time to deal with it. So I don't know if that's inner child or what it is, but there's some kind of, we all have traumas, right? But there's something here in the past that it's almost like it's haunting you. And I don't even know if you'd word it that way. It's just, it's like following you and following you. It's like a part of your shadow. And it's like, okay, I'm going to keep following you like a shadow does until you deal with me. And so it might be time to deal with it, but in a way more healthy of a manner. I will highlight that, because if this was, and I don't know exactly how long ago, but like 6 months or 6 years ago or whatever it was to you in the past, I don't think it would have came out as level-headed as you could have like dealt with this. It might have been too much at the time, but now it's like, okay, I can kind of like step out of my my feelings here and view this from a different angle. But that's why I think it's time to deal with it. It's like, okay, it's okay to come out from the shadow now to deal with this. Let me see what else we got. Okay, another ace. Wow, so we've got Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. Okay, I like that, coming out strong. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, I don't even know where to start. Okay, two aces, new beginnings. That's why I also think it's very much signifying it's time, because it does feel like that shadow energy. And I don't necessarily, okay, I always talk about the shadow on my channel, but I don't mean that. I'm going to talk about this for a second, meaning that trauma is just your shadow following you right now, right? Not your actual shadow. It's just a good, like, analogy to kind of explain what I was kind of feeling, that it's like that trauma will keep following me, right, as a part of my shadow. And here it is, like the shadow follows you, and so it's until you deal with it. But I think the aces are very, I feel them as like pillars on both sides of you, and so I feel like they're strong and sturdy and supportive, meaning it's okay to address those wounds at this time, right? And I don't think it was time before. But the other reason I was kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened. Okay, whoa, a couple messages here. Let me, whoa, okay, I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's take this one piece at a time. Sorry, I'm like so excited. Let me highlight one thing. Okay, you got the Hanged Man right here, but it's so funny. I am, so I started at Pisces. I'm now on you, Leo. So I'm what, like 8 of the zodiac signs in. Every single one of the zodiac sign has gotten this card, and I literally like made sure I like reshuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Like everybody's got this card. So you might be dealing with the Pisces. I will highlight that this is the Pisces card, but this also, man, it's got to be huge energy going on in the collective, like getting yourselves unstuck, seeing things from a different perspective. Oh wow, because you also have the Wheel here. Wow, with the Temperance. These are actually major players, right? These are normally archetypes and they like stand for things that are happening, but these actually feel like people that are very much important to you. Gosh, bottom of the deck. Wow, and another major, the Chariot. God, and the Hanged one is another major. Okay, these are huge life lessons. Here's what I want to say here for you, Leo. The second you address whatever this is, I feel like it's actually going to spark you further on your spiritual path. It's like, listen, we go into the shadow, why? To go find the light. You go in the darkness, you find the light. You silence the mind, you find the answers, like all of that good stuff. So I think the Wheel here is saying, wow, here's the big payoff. Actually get to the other side. Like, it's not even that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I'm seeing way long ago, however long it was ago, the trauma, and now I'm seeing over here, like, whoa, it's the other side. Like, I mean, out there. That's why you can't even, I'm not even showing my hands. I'm not doing it like here, because it's like, that's how long it was ago. And they're showing me that final outcome that's over here, that it's like, here it is. There might even be a grand gesture with this from someone, but it's so interesting because this is a turning point for you, meaning this is gonna, I don't know, there's a masculine energy. Actually, it's so funny because it could be a male really strong in their feminine energy. It's I don't know if that's quite male. I don't know. There's names on this card, and like whoever the artist does it, and all of a sudden I was like totally pulled to the name, and it's a man's name, but I was like, it kind of feels feminine. I don't know, take where that resonates with that, because there's something there about that, embarking the new beginning. But you know what it you know what it is? You know what it is? Okay, so as you, okay, I got it. I was like, there was so much going on. It was like such powerful energy, and I was like, whoa, but look at where we were just at. Like, I was trying to understand how you got from there to here. Like, how did you get from here to here? Okay, here's what happens. Okay, a part of you is going to die away, which is fine. It's just the ego. Like, I don't mean anything bad. It's like shedding skin, right? It's going to release, and there it is, 11:11, at least on the clock right now, or on the timer. But a part of you is going to fall away, meaning like the masculine dies off a little bit so the feminine can rise. I don't know. That's what I'm going to highlight. It might be vice versa. Take that out however it resonates with you. But because here it is, that actually sparks up the spiritual awakening, right? So if it's the masculine letting go of control and surrendering to the divine feminine, here it is, you branch off this new leaf, and here you are, it's like spiritual awakening energy, right? Which can also get you unstuck, seeing things from higher perspective, and catapult you into like this very, I don't know, what is the grand gesture? Is that you making one or somebody to you? But it feels like a key player in what's to come. I don't know, this card's falling off. I'm gonna look at that. Yeah, there's the Three of Wands. Okay, so let's wrap this up here for a second. Here's what I want to say. We surrender, release the control, right? We get back in alignment with ourselves. What happens here, yeah, I think as the masculine releases, the feminine upgrades, right? So you release the control, and then the feminine goes up, which that is what's going to bring you into a higher vibration with that spiritual waking energy, the Hanged One. And it's like, okay, the clock has turned, right? I don't know, with the wheel. That's just what I'm feeling, meaning it's like this, I don't know, how do I want to put that? It's like the sun is set on that sorrow and grief or whatever that was over here, and it's a new day. And so I think the wheel is very favorable here for you. Definitely for your highest and best with the Temperance here, but it's like you had to release that part of you, that control, that ego, that masculine, that trauma, that whatever it was. And as that diminishes power, the other part of you rises up, right? So and I'm just going to go with that because there was something with the name there, like the masculine fading, the feminine rises. And I'm not saying one's better or worse. I'm not saying go kill off your masculine anybody. That's not what I'm saying. What's the best way I can explain what's happening here is, again, look at that, coming in, and dawn a new day. So there you rise, but it's almost like you rise from the ashes. Okay. All right, Leo, this is a good place to wrap up your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you got anything on this video, do me a favor and that thumbs up button this way. I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. I want you to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves, thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.